Good morning, everybody. Sorry about that. I just hit a nasty bump on my way back from AutoZone. Again, good morning. It's about 9:03 this morning in North Carolina. It is St. Patty's Day, Sunday, the 17th. And we're going to do a little bit of work on to Doomsday Silver. I've got a couple of new toys that I need to put on. A few other things that I need to take care of as well. I just come to find out that it's either my oil pan gasket that's leaking or my rear main seal that's leaking on the engine. Yesterday on my way home on the thruway, all of a sudden I look behind me and there's a big poof of cloud. So like a white cloud coming out of nowhere. So it's pulled over and I realized that there was oil leaking onto my exhaust, and thank God it wasn't my transmission, because I just got the transmission rebuilt, R&R'd. But we're gonna have a little fun today. I'm gonna do a few things. I'm gonna take care of headlights. I'll explain that once I get home. But other than that, guys, stay tuned, and I'll see you here in just a few minutes. All right. Alright guys, we're back home, and I got a few things I need to show you guys that I picked up. Obviously, you see in my little photo there that I put up. But over here I got a few items. I have my gauge pod for the transmission gauge fall out, so I put it over here on the side. But anyways, make a long story short, today, as you see, I've got everything pretty much mocked up around the fender, so that there, if you notice, all that nastiness. Now, the reason why I'm restoring these headlights is because the headlights that I wanted to order, well, they, like I said, the headlights that I wanted to order, they were out of stock. And I'm trying to go on a budget. They were really good pricing. They're made by Spider. I think it's called Spider Lighting. I'm not quite sure exactly, but it is through Amazon. All the parts that I've actually acquired here are through Amazon, except for my MEGUIRE'S two-step. And I've noticed that I've used MEGUIRE'S a lot. I use MEGUIRE'S when it comes to doing the detailing of the outside of the car. I use MEGUIRE'S for detailing inside of the car. Now I'm using what's called, to restore these oxidized headlights, just for the time being, I'm using a MEGUIRE'S two-step headlight restoration kit. It's supposed to, if you notice the before and I guess the after. So we're going to try that out. We're going to test it. Right now it's a bit frigid out. It's like 48, 49 degrees out. So it's freezing. So I'm going to wait a little bit before I do this. So just bear with me. I've got my Baja Blast Mountain Dew. Plenty of sugar in that for me to get going. A reason why I had to get over to AutoZone also is once we're done with restoring the headlights on both sides, I also picked up new LED lighting from LasFit. They are a direct fit for replacement of my bulbs. So I have better lighting, especially in the early mornings when I have to be at work by 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. Here, it's pitch black dark. So we got those to replace. We're going to take care of that. Like I said before, I went to AutoZone. I had to pick up a few connectors, some fuses, some extra 18 gauge wiring, because recently I had my transmission rebuilt and R&R'd. Unfortunately, it is a 42 RE transmission. It is a replacement rebuilt R&R transmission. So I have my old transmission, which I'm going to be working on here soon. in the shed. Got a stage 2 transmission rebuild kit for it, and a shift kit as well for it. I also have a low pressure drop cooling system that I'm going to be ordering for this truck as well for when I do the other transmission. But for the time being, I did pick up this glow shift transmission temperature gauge. Goes up to about 260 degrees. That's why I needed all this extra accessories here, so that there I can reach the test port to my transmission, run everything to my fuse box and my battery, and we'll get everything installed. I also picked up a single, just a single gauge pod holder, swivel gauge pod holder. I'm going to put it on the corner part of the dash where it meets the door, so it'll look good. And for fuel and just a little bit of performance purposes, I picked up on a budget Force Performance installation kit. This is supposed to help with fuel economy, not so much into horsepower, maybe 5-10% horsepower. We'll see. I'll do a review on that. This is the first time I'm putting, something like this. Usually I would go with like Diablo or Bulldog, stuff like that. But I went on a budget. This unit cost me about $83 on Amazon. I picked it up through them. They're called Force Performance Group. Really good guys. They gave me all the information that I need to install. It's a very, 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 very easy install. It's just straight to your intake connection. So there's no cutting, there's no splicing. All you do is you just basically put the connectors onto the original wires, connect it, place it somewhere where it's not going to be hot. So, and this is all that it is just a unit that you just plug and play. Connectors right there. All you do is just connect it straight to the wire. No cutting, no splicing, which is extremely nice, because if this does not work, then I can take the unit off. It does not mess with the computer. It does not permanently imprint anything onto my computer, so that if I don't like the unit itself, I can take it off and it'll go back to its original settings, which is extremely nice. I like that. But we are later on going to be getting a flash pack kit for the truck, because I have not been able to find anyone in town or in my area that's able to tune or dyno tune this particular vehicle, because they don't have it set up on their computers, or they just don't have the setup at all. So it's a bummer. So I'm making doing what I need to do. I've watched a couple of you guys on YouTube with the way you do your own tuning and whatnot, so we're going to try to maybe go that route in the future. But and I also got my favorite beverage, which I'm extremely happy they came back out with. The Baja Blast Mountain Dew. That's right, yeah, from Taco Bell. They always had the slushy Baja Blast. Oh, so happy they came back out with this. This is my #1 favorite Mountain Dew drink out there that they came out with, other than, or Code Red, that is. So, but I'm going to take a chill pill. I'm going to let it warm up a little bit, because I'm cold as hell. You can see my cheeks and my fingers are turning completely red. But we're going to get everything situated. We're going to start on the headlights first. Get the headlight LED lights in. We'll do a testing tomorrow morning while I'm on my way to work. And then, yeah, I'll post that. I'll post all the reviews for another later video. Oh boy. Dropping all kinds. Pretty windy, you can tell. I mean, I'm sitting here. It's cold as hell. But anyways, yeah, everything that I doing here, I'm going to be doing another video on a review and whatever else that I'm going to be doing later on, project-wise, parts-wise. So, all right. So basically, a minute ago, I was just trying to do everything with the two-step MEGUIRE'S headset. Now, I'm not knocking it because it did work slightly. But for the headlight condition that I have, I guess I picked up the wrong box for mine. I thought that I was able to use it for the oxidization that I have, but apparently because it's so heavy on there, heavy oxidization, that I needed the actual severe heavy-duty MEGUIRE'S kit, which I'm going to have to go out and run and get later on. But anyways, to proceed, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get the performance chip in, and then I'm going to put the gauge in. I will put the LED lights in so that it'll at least work a little bit better at night, but I'm not knocking this. This still does work. I noticed some, of the spots of my headlight that look extremely well after sanding it with the little sponges that they give you in the solution. I didn't spray anything down for right now until I get the severe kit, which comes, I guess, with a sanding and a drill powered polishing solution. So I will try that one more time. Sometimes things go not as planned as what you want. So, but I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna take care of the power chip. I'm gonna take care of the gauge, transmission temperature gauge, and I'm gonna fix my fog light over here, put the lights in, LED lights, and we should be good from there. All right, and hopefully you guys will like this video. If you have any comments, please comment down below. Give this, a like. Any comments, foolish comments, funny comments. It doesn't matter. Any kind of comments. Like, subscribe, please. I'm trying to get to at least 1,000 subscribers. I'm still doing the contest where if I get up to 1,000 subscribers, I'm still doing the suspension giveaway to 2 fellow subscribers or anyone online. If you follow me on Instagram, hopefully I can get everything up and running. I have been busy. But yeah, let's get started with everything. All right? See you in just a second. All right, guys. So what you see I've got going on is this is my intake air temperature sensor, and you see I already got one of these. This is what they come with right here. So basically you take this clip, flip it around, alright. Now here comes the difficult part. So basically I've got 2 black solid lines. Now from what I expect it to be is that this, once I run the lines here, this should be my hot wire and this should be my negative, which means my hot wire would go Alright guys, as you can see now, I've gotten everything spliced in place. I taped everything back up that needs to be taped back up properly. It's not the best, but it'll do. But I've gotten everything spliced up. I'm hoping I got everything connected correctly. And where I've got it sitting will be right there on my intake casing. Took some 3M tape, but I've got enough play where it's keeping away from all the piping and it'll stay away from the heat. But yeah, one task is done. I think it looks good right there. So we'll be doing next the transmission gauge, transmission temperature gauge right there. Alright, now that I got the performance chip all situated, I got my panel off. I am going to go ahead and try to install my transmission temperature gauge. I've never done anything like this before. This is my very first time, so I got my instructions. So here we go. And I'll try to bypass some of it and stuff. Alright, so basically what's going on is I've gotten all my little wires connected. I'm running extra wires because I'm making a harness for myself to connect to this. So I've got everything cringed. I've already got the test port solenoid connected to the transmission, so that's all set. So basically what I'm doing is I'm running everything across the way. It's a pain in the ass kind of a job, but I don't know if you can really see. Oh, let's get underneath real quick. I'll show you where I've got everything around. So if you can you see? I don't know if you can really see, but right in here, right there, is where I've got it connected. Now all I've got to do is just connect the lead, white and everything like that. I'm hoping I was able to get that picture for it, but anyways, whew, 35, man. Feeling like I'm 60. Anyways, but what I'm doing now is I bought a couple of ports to connect to this positive, and then I have an empty slot here that I'm not using for the fog lights, so hopefully I'll put a fuse in that and it'll connect into that too as well. So I'll splice everything together, so just bear with me. Hopefully everything will get done. I'll show you the wiring kit after I'm done putting it together, and then we'll put everything, the gauge and everything, we'll start everything up and see how if everything is running correctly. Alright guys, well, I pretty much have everything here connected, what I need for my gauge. Took me a quick minute, but I got my positive lead for the fuse connected, this connected for my fogs. On the bottom, I've got everything connected except for I've got to splice in new negative wire. And then that's pretty much it. I'll put the fuses in, I'll get everything connected, and then we'll go from there. I'll start it up, and we'll see if everything is working correctly. Alright guys, now that I got everything all connected, I've got my 3 amp already connected to my power. I've got my little fuse there connected to my fog lamp. I already got everything connected from the white area, if you notice. I also connected my ground right here. Be my ground leading down. There's no wires touching any exhausts. Basically guys, it is moment of truth. Let us put the ground back on. Grab my key. Alright guys, moment of truth. Here we go. I got everything all hooked up. Everything is connected. Let me take this little plastic off that comes on it. I don't need that shit anymore. Alright. Get my swivel on. Keep it where it's nice. I think I like where it's sitting. It's not in my vision, and it's right here in the corner. It's nice and tucked away, got no wires everywhere. So I think I did a pretty good job. But now, moment of truth, guys. Moment of truth. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Woo! Okay, we got a quick start. Let my injectors get some in that fuel. Ready? Here we go. Very nice. Very nice. So, my gauge is working. It's on the green that I want. Everything seems to be working fine. No glitching, no... Well, from what I see, because it's on the video, it looks like it's, you know, everywhere. But I can change the colors. Red, blue. It's like a lima bean green, purple, light blue, dark blue, light blue. But that's the green I'm looking at. That's the green I'm looking at. So we got that. We got the performance chip in. I think that looks great right there. I'm proud of myself. Took about 2.5 hours to figure out because I had to make my own little wire harness. Because I didn't go ahead and do the ordering of the extended wiring harness. So, but I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna set up the new LED lights to these lights real quick, and basically just call it a day. So let's go from there. So as you've seen earlier, I ended up getting a set of LasFit LED lights. They're really, really nice. I'm very excited. So this is what the light looks like. And we're going to be installing these into this, even though it looks like crap. But like I said, this is a great product. Alright, Meguire's. It's a great product, but it didn't work on my headlights. Only a little bit, but it didn't work because it's only the modern, moderate style. So, but anyways, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get the old bulbs out. I'm going to show you guys the old bulbs, and then I'm going to put the new lights in, and then we'll do a testing for next video, okay? So, let's get started with some of this stuff. Okay, so basically, this is supposed to be one of the best bulbs they come out with. So, I've got it out, and I'm switching it up for these. And it's nice because these connect directly to the unit. So, we'll switch them out real quick. All right. Got the light in. I got the light hooked up, that is. I'm sorry. Let me make sure it's actually hooked up as I drop it. Good and hooked up. And these. Okay, so that's it. Everything is done. Brand new LED lights are in, and we have lighting. So the LED lights are working nice. Both sides working real nice. Looking forward to driving. But anyways, guys, if you like what you see, if you like what you saw, please leave the comments down below. Leave any comments down below. Give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Again, I'm trying to get up to at least 1,000 subscribers. I'm still doing the contest, the giveaway for the suspension. Once I get up to 1,000 subscribers, we'll go from there. It'll be on for a good while now. Other than that, more to come. I'm going to do some reviews on all of the products that I just put on the vehicle. The headlights, the performance program, performance chip, and the transmission temperature gauge. And I'll see you guys next video.